Welcome back to Morning Blend After Idol. Going out to eat is about the whole experience, from the food to the drinks to the live entertainment. El Cisne restaurant prides itself in being the whole package. And here to give us a taste is owner George Ferranti and house musician for the restaurant, Carlos Manuel Trovador. Thank you both so much for joining us here today.
Hello, Alex. Welcome. Thanks for having us on the show. We had a great Cinco de Mayo yesterday, and we're excited for this American Idol series this year, and just making some cocktails for y'all to enjoy.
Well, we are certainly, I heard a yeah from the crowd. I think we can all agree with cocktails, and certainly you guys are the premier Mexican restaurant in town, and you're going to start us off with a couple cocktails. The first one, more aimed towards the guys, one would think, right?
You bet. So we're the Black Swan Tequila Bar, which is located in El Cisne restaurant on Swan and Sunrise. We have over 100 tequilas and 12 different mezcals to choose from, with over 20 artisanal handcrafted cocktails other than a typical margarita. So we'll start with an invention of mine. It's called a Mexican Manhattan. And
which anybody who likes Manhattans will think smoky flavor, right?
You bet. So that's where we come with the mezcal. This is a special little mezcal with a little scorpion on the bottom, not your traditional warm, a little scorpion.
It's a fancy one. You go all out for these cocktails.
Well, we try.
And if someone hasn't had mezcal before, because I only tried it this year for the first time, how would you describe it compared to tequila?
So it's a different preparation. It's more artisanal. The agave piñas are roasted on an enclave with scalding rocks thrown on top. And then they're crushed with a big stone wheel with a donkey. So it's very artisanal, very old school, and therefore it gets that smoke and earthy tones, whereas tequila is usually produced in stainless steel.
Right, artisanal, handmade, all the way to your restaurant. Of course, you're shaking it there to get all the good flavors mixed together. And so you're going to make this first one here. And while you're doing that, let's talk about what makes your restaurant so different than the others. Of course, you have the artisanal food. It's the cuisine from several different regions, but it's about the experience, right?
The experience is definitely one of the 5 pillars of being in the restaurant industry. But we really pride ourselves in the taste of our food and the quality of our ingredients. The longevity of our cooking staff of over 27 years with our 2 head chefs, and the service of 3 different regions of Mexico. So Mexico is not just one place with one people and one language. There's a variation of populations and different cultures within all the different regions.
I love the thought that goes into it. So I want you to get going on that second cocktail. I don't want to run out of time. And of course, you have music that adds to that ambiance, and you have a house musician.
We do. The second cocktail is a more on a lady's palate. We've got some Alamblique. We're representing the Herradura brand of tequilas today. So we have over here about 6 different bottles of all the different levels that tequila can bleak. This is Alamblique, fashioned in that with a still. So this is an estate-grown agave.
Well, I'll tell you what, while you do that, why don't we add some background music to it? Carlos, let's hear a little music while he prepares this cocktail.
Ooh, I love it.
Okay, let's hear la música, por favor.
Siempre que te pregunto que cuándo, cómo y dónde, tú siempre me respondes, quizás, quizás, quizás. Y así pasan los días y yo desesperando y tú contestando, quizás, quizás, quizás. Estás perdiendo el tiempo pensando, pensando, por lo que más tú quieras. ¿Hasta cuándo? ¿Hasta cuándo? Y así pasan los días y yo desesperando y tú contestando.
Perfect. Guys, Carlos, George, thank you so much. Any day is a great day to stop by El Cisne restaurant located at Sunrise and Swan. Check out their happy hour special for the 3 T's. That's tacos, tamales, and tequila for $2 each. To make reservations and for any questions, call 520-638-6160 or visit elcisnerestaurant.com. Again, thank you, Carlos, and thank you, George.